River Tree started really as a camp called Opportunity Camp. We took kids from Como Elementary School, 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders. Terrence, he just jumped in and loved the kids and had a great time with them. So after that first camp, we picked 10 boys and called it Dr. Brown's Mighty Men.
Mentoring them early discovered if we really wanted to make a difference, it had to be academic.
I started dreaming about what if we had a place where they could go to school, start with the youngest kids and raise them up, and we were very clear cost would not be a factor.
And I saw the possibilities and knew that, we wanted to work with kids right from the neighborhood I was from, and the bug bit me.
And so 2015, the doors opened to 46 students, kindergarten through 2nd grade.
I felt God's hand on the school from day one. I could feel him in the hallways. I could feel him in the classroom and staff meetings.
It was just so fun to see how loved River Tree was by just the Fort Worth community.
We had over 100 volunteers coming weekly. Fort Worth has always answered the call.
We worked really hard to really get to know the Como community and what they wanted and what the families wanted and what they felt like they needed.
I liked how we had chapel on Wednesdays. It gave us something different.
They always taught us to do the right thing whenever no one's looking. It always left that little voice in the back of my head, keep going, don't give up.
The community really wanted this and was embracing it, but was fearful that it would go away.
It is so exciting to see where River Tree is today versus 10 years ago.
At this point, I think we are doing education really well.
When we were able to bring in Dr. Jenkins to take over the curriculum and the leadership of the school, I think that really took us to the next level.
Dr. Jenkins, she's just taking it to higher heights.
Excellence is the standard for every aspect of our program. They have high self-esteem, have high self-worth, and they understand who they are in this world.
The kids are very bright, they're very respectful, very strong in their faith. You can tell a River Tree kid out of a group of kids because they just radiate with joy.
Academically, we look at every aspect of our program, making sure that each one of our students feel like that they're prepared when they move on from River Tree.
They love school and they're very excited about learning. They were writing their names in pre-K 3, came from pre-K 4 already spelling words and writing some sentences and everything. Usually that's what you do in kindergarten.
Our students are scoring in the top half of the United States as far as our test scores. If you walk into our room now, you're going to see project-based learning, you're going to see STEM activities.
Kids are going out into these schools and they're just making a difference. They really can do whatever God has for them.
I'm really happy that I came here. They push you to do your best, do 100% at whatever you're doing, inside or outside of school.
When you have a good education and you know who you are and you have a understanding of God and the world and how you fit into it, then you can live a full life in all those different ways.
Then they get to leave all the problems of the world at home and they step into the doors here, and that switch comes on where, hey, these people are here for me, they love me. And knowing that, it means the world that they have something like this that exists.
We can't do it without the rest of the Como community. Being here 10 years, I hear a lot of, now the families are praying, now the families are reading, now the families are going to church.
We have so many different people from so many different walks of life that come together and love these children and support these children and do it unto the Lord. And I would say in a world that says you can't do it, we are doing it.
The fact that we have a block in the middle of Como to have a school is just a miraculous thing. It's amazing.
I really do feel like this is something that the Lord has wanted for River Tree for a very long time. More children have the opportunity to have an excellent education.
They will be back together kind of as what I like to say is one big family.
I'm just excited to be in one building, not have to go to 3 different buildings for everything.
They'll move in December with 100 kids and then have the capacity to serve 256 in the near future. It's going to be the greatest thing that has happened with River Tree.
The opportunity to touch someone's life at 3 years old and to see them thriving in 3rd grade and then launching them out of 5th grade.
It's really investing into the present and the future of the community.
We're here to stay. We're vested. We're part of the community. We're not going anywhere.
The way that the community has come together behind the school is just amazing.
God has been in control of all of it, because there are so many times when we just didn't know how it was going to happen. And it has.
God's just provided. I always say God loves River Tree.
This is just the start of something. We're lighting a fire, hopefully that grows through Fort Worth and leads to revival other places. And it all starts with the school.
I think back to the mission of the school, like that the kids would learn well and love well and work well and lead well. I want them to know Jesus and to love him and for that to be evident in their lives. But I want them to be learners and to know how to work hard, and so that they can go and pursue their dreams, that they could come back and serve and give to their community and their families and wherever God calls them. And so what I hope for them is really the same thing that we hoped from the first day.